Hey folks, I am going to show you today just a quick little card using the Lifetime of Love stamp set only this time. Doesn't require any of the dies. And using our new in colors, Petunia Pop and Summer Splash and Shy Shamrock and Pretty in Pink. That's what it is, Pretty in Pink. So we're going to start off today with some of the Fluid 100 watercolor paper. And I used the second smallest of the deckled rectangle dies to cut these pieces of that watercolor paper, and then embossed in white with white embossing powder and Versamark ink the daisy flower from Lifetime of Love. And then I took my brand new Stampin' Write markers in colors, and I used those to color in portions of the flowers. I did just a little bit of the Shy Shamrock for the leaves and for the stems. And then I used the 3 different colors for the flowers. Each one the same like that. And then once you've got all of your ink on there, I like to do just a little bit towards the center and a little bit more towards the edge here. Then you take a spray bottle with some water and spritz down your watercolor paper. You want it pretty wet. And then you're just going to set that aside and let it dry. It'll probably take several hours for it to completely dry. So I'm just going to move these to the side. And I have some examples here that are already dry. Move this wet paper out of the way. So you get some very lovely bleed with the different with the inks from the markers, just using water and watercolor paper. Now, as you can see, I have matted each of these with the matching in color, 1.5 inches by 2 7/8. So now I'm just going to bring in a card base. In this case, I'm using last year's in color Pebbled Path for this. And I took a third of the in colors. So I also did use Peach Pie for the center of each of these flowers. And then I'm taking a 2-inch by 5 1/4 inch piece of Shy Shamrock. I'm going to run that through the Fern embossing folder, and a piece of DSP the same size in Pebbled Path. And I just taped these two together with Scotch tape along the back so they run side by side. So that is going to be the background of my card. I'll just start out with gluing down this background. And I'm going to start with the Petunia Pop on the left. Just add a bit of glue to the back of that. And I'm going to set that with about 1/4 inch border on the top and left sides there. And then in the same spot on the right hand side, I'll put the Pretty in Pink. And then right in the middle, take Summer Splash. Just glue each of those down. And because the watercolor paper does tend to buckle a little bit when it's drying, I'll just set on a clear block there to get those very firmly and flatly stuck down. So while that glue is drying, you can take a look at what our watercolors are doing. You can see how you're getting the spread there. If you want to encourage any extra flowing in any of the places, you can always come in with one of your water painters and just give a little extra water in that area, and it'll help it to spread a little bit more. I do really like this Petunia Pop and Shy Shamrock combo. They really play off of each other. Okay, so back to our card. I'm going to take just a saying out of our Thoughtful Moments specialty embossing folder with the die. So it'll get well here, and we'll put a few mini dimensionals on the back here. And then we're ready to pop that on. And I think this is a really good, it's a very nice get well card, and it would be perfect to use with one of the Comforting Thoughts stamp set. You know, I hope this is a feeling better kind of day. That's one of my favorites. So there you go. Hope you like it. Thanks, everybody.